Before we start, I want to remind you that the company will not tolerate discrimination, harassment, or bullying of any kind. Understood? So let's talk about the incident.
I was minding my own business when
this
she...
ass.
Stop. Ladies first.
I was at the office holiday party.
Oh, the holiday party.
And they were playing some reggaeton.
Ugh, reggaeton.
And I was dancing with some friends and having a good time when this pervert started to rub his dick against my ass.
That is not true. I was dancing when she came over and started rubbing her ass against my dick.
I did not.
Yes, you did, and you were twerking.
I have no interest in that tiny little limp dick of yours.
And you think I care about your flabby ass?
Flabby ass? I could crack a walnut.
Stop. Did you drink any alcohol during the party?
I had a beer.
Beer. He was dropping tequila shots.
I was not.
I saw you.
And you?
I had a glass of red.
A glass of red after a bottle of vodka.
Shut up, you fucking loser.
Stop. So it is safe to say that there was alcohol involved in the incident, on both sides.
Yes, but that is no excuse for this creep to start groping me.
Groping you, you wish.
When the incident took place, did you talk, argue, or discuss it at the moment?
When she was done, she gave me a hug and we took a selfie.
You did?
No, I was confused. And it wasn't until the next day when I was talking to a coworker that it dawned on me what had happened.
Who were you talking to? It wasn't Marjorie by any chance.
How did you know that?
Oh, I know Marjorie. So it wasn't until Marjorie reminded you of what happened that it started to bother you?
Typical post-traumatic reaction.
Sure. And that's when the second incident took place.
What second incident?
After it dawned on you. Who else did you talk to?
I guess I mentioned it to a couple of coworkers.
No, you didn't talk to a couple of coworkers. You told the entire floor, including the mailroom staff. And that's how the story spread all over the company.
No, that wasn't my intention.
But that's what you did. And then you came into the office, and what happened?
Well, everybody was giving me looks and calling me a pervert, so I freaked out.
And that's when you started calling her a slut?
You said I was a slut?
You called me a pervert.
Now, I need you to understand that there are two incidents. The first one took place when allegedly your dick and her ass first met. The second one was at the office when instead of coming to Human Resources to discuss this, you started spreading rumors about each other. Am I right?
Well, I was
My
attacked and
reputation was at
assaulted.
stake.
Stop. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. There are two types of sexual harassment in the workplace. The first one is called quid pro quo. What does that mean? I'll give you a crude example. You suck my dick, I'll give you a promotion. You don't suck it, I'll have you fired. Can he give you a promotion?
I mean, well, he's not my boss.
Exactly. He can't. Can she give you a promotion?
Technically, she can't, but...
Exactly. She can't. So there was no abuse of power because in the company you don't have power over each other. So there was no quid pro quo, right? The second one is called hostile environment. What is hostile environment? That is when you come into the office and you start calling people a slut or a pervert.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that you both created a hostile environment for each other.
I was just defending my honor.
What, by rubbing your junk on me? Listen, this is embarrassing. How the company cares more about the men than the women.
Oh, should it care more about the women than the men?
The company only cares about the company, duh. Now, this is what I think. I think that the two of you were drunk and you did something silly. You came into work, you spoke to Marjorie, she made you feel guilty, and she made you feel like a slut. And since you are not a slut, he had to be a pervert. And since you are not a pervert, she had to be a slut. When in reality, you were both drunk and you did something silly at a party.
I am the victim of a slandering
in front
campaign.
Of my
Stop.
colleagues.
Let me share a personal story. Do you know where I lost my virginity? At the Bacon Boy Diner in Hackensack, New Jersey. By the fry station.
That's kinky.
That is disgusting.
It was magical and hot as hell. Well, it was the fry station after all. Then I worked in a bank, and I dated a teller. Then I worked in a law firm, and I dated a paralegal. It is perfectly normal to fall in love with the people you work with. It is not normal to rape them, coerce them, or harass them, but to fall in love, that's perfectly normal.
I don't need to date people in the office because I have a life.
Oh, you do? Mm-hmm. I guess we're paying you too much. How many hours a day do you spend in the office?
Well, I get here at 9 a.m. and I work until about 8:30, 9 p.m.
9 to 9, that's 12 hours. You sleep 8, that's 20. 1 hour commuting, 1 hour at the gym, another hour eating, pooping, shopping. That leaves you 1 hour to have a life. Single?
Yes.
Single.
Yes.
1 hour a day to find love in New York City. So go ahead, sue him, and you sue her, and the company will sue you both.
That's extortion.
Exactly. Is it fun to live in fear of being sued for every little stupid thing you say or do?
Oh, what the hell do you want?
I want you to apologize. We are humans. We make mistakes all the time. For God's sakes, why is it so hard to admit that you fucked up? I just want you to say sorry and move on.
Maybe this got blown out of proportion. I'm sorry. You're not a slut. You're a very attractive woman. And for the record, your ass is not flabby.
I work very hard on my ass.
And it shows.
I'm sorry too. I guess I overreacted. And you're not a pervert. You're a decent-looking guy. And just for the record, your dick was not limp. It was quite firm, and it wasn't small either.
So I've been told.
Stop. Get a room or a fry station, for God's sakes. Case closed. Get out. And if you see Marjorie, send her in here.